Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell again here today. Time for another Sunday Fun Day video. Hope everybody's had a wonderful week. You know, football is vastly coming to an end. We're into the last few weeks of playoffs. We're going to have a state tournament, our state championship. Let's do. Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell again here today. Time for another Sunday Fun Day video. Man, I hope everybody's had a wonderful week. You know, football is quickly coming to a close. We've got a few weeks, just a few more playoff games. We've got the state championships. So I thought now that we're in basketball season, I would share a basketball story with you. You know, I only played basketball in junior high. By the time we got to high school, by the time we stayed so late practicing football, and then so many games in basketball and tournaments and stuff, took up so much time, I had to devote a little bit more time to helping Daddy take care of the cows and taking care of the sheep that I had at home and some other stuff. And I just quit playing basketball. But I thought I'd share a story about when we were in 7th grade. You know, we were playing in 2 tournaments on the same weekend. Coach Gordon had put us in the 8th grade tournament that the 8th graders was putting on there at home at Bayard. But at the same time, we were playing in the 7th grade tournament over at Albany. And there was a particular time to where we went over to Albany the first time, played our opening game. And of course, we drew home crowd, home team, the very first game that we got to play. And, you know, Bayard and Albany, there's always been a little turbulence in the waters there anytime we played. And it was a pretty heated game, and a few things just didn't get called our way playing the hometown boys. And we ended up losing, which put us in the consolation bracket. And so we went back, we played at Bayard. We won our first game versus 8th graders at Bayard, so we were in the winning bracket over there. And then on Saturday, that was Friday night, on Saturday, we had to play our second game at Bayard, which I forget who we were playing at the time, but we were playing 8th graders. Barely beat us, but at the same time, Coach Gordon had to stay there and coach the 8th graders who had a game immediately after us. We then walked out of the gym, jumped on a school bus. Sandra Carter flew down 283 in that school bus, literally, because we had to play in Albany immediately. And I mean, we literally changed our jerseys on the bus. When we walked out onto the court there at Albany, there was less than 2 minutes of practice time, warm-up time before the game. We didn't even warm up. We walked over, sat down on the sidelines, and Sandra Carter left all of our first stringers in there. And I don't remember, I think we were playing Roby. But it may not have been Roby, I don't remember. But I know that she was still pretty hacked herself about the way that the first game went. We should have beat Albany, but we didn't because of, you know, hometown boys and the referees kind of called everything their way. And so she left the first stringers in for a long time. And poor Roby that time, we beat them about 72-8 in a basketball game in 7th grade. Because Sandra Carter wanted to make sure Albany knew we were still that good. They just got lucky and beat us because of the way things went. But, you know, a crazy weekend of going back and forth between Bayard and Albany and playing in 2 different tournaments. But fun stuff that we had growing up. And, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope you have a wonderful week. You know, we got Christmas coming up quick. Spend some time with family and friends, and don't allow the busyness to just wear you down to where you don't get to enjoy the season. Guys, I love you. Remember, y'all be sweet. I'll be purty. I love you and God bless.